Hello, this is Shannon with Intentionally Designed, and I'd like to welcome you back to my channel. I am planning in my Erin Condren daily duo for the week of October 20th through the 26th. And this week I am going to be using the Black Dog Sticker Company Kit 297, and it's just so beautiful. I fell in love with the kit. I said this before that I love the way that purple and green looks together, so I'm super excited. So let's go ahead and write the date. October 20th through the 26th. So I am actually planning this on October 13th. I've planned 2 weeks ahead because I'm going on a trip, which I talked about in the video. So I wanted to get a head start and not have to worry about this at all. So I usually use this for meal planning. But since I'm away, I cannot be doing that. So I'm just going to track what I eat on the trip. Hopefully I track the entire thing. I also want to be able to track my water, but I probably won't. Because I don't track that when I'm home. And I think it's a big dream to want to track it when I'm away. So yeah. So I am gonna be on the second half of my trip during this week. Traveling up the East Coast from Florida to Pennsylvania, making stops along the way. And I'm super excited for this. It's so weird. I feel like the first time that I got these stickers, they fit like the width, but they're not fitting at all. I am a little disappointed. Like, even look, it's like, I don't know. It's very weird. I don't know if I should like white these out or something, but I'm not very happy. When I just did the other kit, like I had the same issue and it like came out crooked and drove me nuts, but I cannot stress myself out, but that will make me crazy. Oh my gosh. Something tells me that's why I don't use this sticker company that often, because it's not that easy to put these down. I still went over to the side. Okay, I am not going to stress myself out. I just rub that in like that. Oh, okay, I got it out. That's not bad. Oh, my goodness. I will see people do these and they're just so good at it. And maybe I'm just too picky at it. I don't know. This one's going down crooked too. Look at that. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Okay, don't look at it. That's what I'm gonna do. I am not gonna look at it. All right, so let's put the dates on. My little pinchers. I use these. I bought a Cricut kit, and these these came in it. I really like the points. So like if I mess up and I want to pull it up, I can pull it up pretty easy. That is the good thing about most of these sticker kits. At least the ones that I typically purchase, they come up easy. I don't think like if you got one of those sticker books, they would come up as easy, but I could be wrong. I just don't get them because I mess up so much. I need to be able to reposition them like 20 times. But so even though I am traveling the next 2 weeks, I will still be working. So it'll be a lot of remote working. I am doing our standard operating procedures, also known as SOPs. So those are things that I can do while I'm traveling. And then any meetings that I have or most of the meetings are typically like a Zoom meeting. So I'll be able to do my Zoom meeting. So I'm not really going to be missing work. I'm just going to be working in a not traditional way. Untraditional way? Is that how I would say that? So I'm very fortunate to be able to have a career where I can travel like this, because, you know, not a lot of jobs are like that. I mean, I know there's a lot of remote jobs. I don't know how to find those remote jobs. I mean, I will say, like, I hear people talking all the time that they want to work from home, but I mean, how many work from home positions could there be? And my position is not like a all the time work from home. Of course, I have to go out into the field, but a lot of the days are work from home. Let's see, Saturday is the 25th. Not Friday, Saturdays, yeah, okay. I am a person of routine. So like I found the pattern to be like this, and if I break the pattern, it makes me crazy. And there was one time that I remember that I was doing this, and then I also like to put like these little stickers on the bottom, and like I messed up the pattern and it just drove me crazy. That's all I could think about. Like, oh my goodness, I need to stop being so picky, I think. In my last sticker kit, I didn't use the next week. I'm not going to use it this time either. So it is what it is. This video might be kind of fast. One, because I just don't know what to say. And if I was more well prepared, I would write down talking points, but I just haven't made it that far in this little journey. I sometimes feel like, oh, I got too much to do. Why am I adding this to it? But I already planned, like I would already be planning. And I mean, I've said this before, like I get so much inspiration from watching other people that I would love it if I can help somebody get ideas as to what they want to do in their planner. Because God knows I am not that creative. I don't need this. Like in my last video, I was talking about how do I incorporate my Moxie life into my daily duo, and I'm really struggling with it. And I've searched for people and how they possibly implement or add in their Moxie life into their planners, but I don't find anybody. And I don't know if it's because people don't do that, or if it's because people just buy like the Moxie Life planner, which I would totally do if they had the Daily Duo version. That is why I love this planner so much. It's because I can plan daily and I can make my lists daily, because there's just so many things that I need to get done, and then, you know, notes come up and tracking, and you want to, you know, keep track of what happened when, and, you know, there's inspections and when those inspections are due, and renewals, and it's just very helpful to have an entire page dedicated to that day and the notes that I want to take on that day. So that's why I love the Daily Duo so much, and I really haven't found any other planners that I like. If I think about, like, how could I make the Daily Duo better? Oh, I've said this 100 times, I think. First of all, make this coil bigger. I hate how small it is. Look how thick that is. It's just, so you go to write and look at that, like, and I know that's on me because I put the stickers, but I want to be able to put the stickers. That's part of the fun. So that would be like the first thing. I think the other thing that I would suggest to say, how could you make this planner better? It would be more notes pages, like in between, you know, like here, to have like one more notes page at the beginning, and then like in between, like here, right, you have this page and this page, but like maybe put one more in there. Like, I think that would be super helpful. At least it would be for me, because there are just a lot of things that I want to be able to add in to my planner, and I can't because I don't have enough pages. One of them being my Moxie Life. I mean, even if it was like an add-on, and of course, I don't know what it takes to make these planners, so there definitely could be a reason. I mean, I know the book is already in twos. I mean, I would be okay if it was a little thicker, but I don't know. Maybe that many notes pages would make it like way too thick. So, yeah. And I would love to figure out like a really effective way to use this section. I came across a YouTuber who does her planning, and she like kind of is always like, you know, planning, you don't always have to have the stickers. Like, that's what she's kind of like, it's kind of her thing, that she's not planning with stickers, but I like the sticker part. Like, I really do like putting down the stickers. But I do like how she does it as well, because she doesn't have this. She doesn't have that thick part. Hopefully you saw that. You know, I'll go back and like, I have a hard time with like editing these videos, not because I don't know how to edit a video. I actually am pretty good at it, but I don't have the proper programs. And so if my video is too long, I can't get it into the programs that I have. Like, it's too big. And so it makes it very difficult. And like, because I just want to honor putting out the video, I'm literally just putting raw copies into YouTube. And I know it's not very like professional looking, but it's all I have right now to do. I was listening to somebody and they were talking about like iMovie, and I was like, oh my God, I never thought about that. So I might try it, see if it works. I'm also like, okay, I just need to try to make these videos shorter, or I need to pause them. The last video that I just filmed for October 13th through the 19th, I did it all in one go, but I did try to kind of make it go fast. Hopefully it doesn't sound too terrible, but I'm like just trying to figure it out as I go. And we'll see. You know, I'm still very new at this, and there's not a lot of views, and I don't really get a lot of comments yet, or if I ever will. Hopefully I will. But just to hear like feedback, like, here, do this, or try that. But like, I'm definitely very critical. Like, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I turned the video the wrong way, or I'm talking too fast, or like, I have a tendency to like slap the books, and I recognize that when like I will go back and like critique whatever it is that I've done. And then of course there's the good old, I don't even know what I'm talking about, so like I'm rambling. And then like I watch other people and I'm like, how do you do that? How do you decide what you're going to talk about? Because I don't know. Okay, let's see. What do you think? Well, not that you can answer me, but let's see what looks best. I kind of feel like the hats. Huh? That was a quick decision, because this kit does not have as many stickers and like washies as the Planner Kate. Yeah, I think it's called Planner Kate. And that's actually kind of sad. That is why I do kind of like Planner Kate the most, because to me, you kind of get the most of, you know, the most for your buck, I guess you say. Let's see. That looks pretty. Kind of goes together. But yeah, so you kind of get the most out of what you spend, I feel like. And I do like that, because these are expensive, right? I'm very fortunate to be able to purchase this many stickers. I probably spend, I don't know, what, like $100 a month on stickers, I guess. And in the grand scheme of things, yeah, that's pretty expensive. So we'll see. I may not do it next year, or maybe I'll just do washi. I don't know. I love the stickers. I don't want to not do the stickers. Can you see my dilemma? You see my problem? How do people decide? And what do people do? I've seen people do, I think they call it like Frankenplan, which I think is the cutest little name for it, but they like take the coil off, and then I've even seen them like change the coil, which I am absolutely amazed that people can do that, because I cannot do that. But I am, ooh, that's not the right thing. I'm completely amazed that people can uncoil and create their own. And if I thought that I could really do a good job, I would totally do it. And then I would like add in all the things that I wish I had in the planner. But what a cool concept would it be if like Erin Condren like let you Frankenplan, like choose your planner, like planner pieces. That would be super cool. But then again, how could a business do that? I mean, let's think realistically. How could a business do that? I think that that would be a nightmare. But if it's not, then it's maybe something they could give a try. So here go my morning routines. And this is Monday. And oh my goodness, I do not know what in the world I did with, let's see. I've done something with two of my, no I didn't, oh my god, I accidentally almost threw these away. Oh. Okay, let's see. Green for sure. For sure. Anyway, so how fun would it be if they let you Franken plan? But I am not so naive to think that that would be a challenge. I'm really not. Because I totally understand. Customers don't always understand what goes behind some of the things that we wish could be done. Okay, and so that's Monday. Let's see, do we have anything on Monday? I'm like blind as a bat and have to always bring it up close. So this is the 20th. I will still have my life coach. I think I change the name of this every single time. And I can't remember if I said yeah, I probably will. But I won't do my one-on-ones this day because we will be gone. I won't even be in the area. No, I actually don't think I'm gonna do this. I need to put here message. No. Okay, just so I don't forget to do that, because that's not fair. That I don't want them to be like waiting for me. So this day we are going to be going to Sleepy Hollow. And yeah. And then the other part, we're just gonna walk down like the main street of Bethlehem. But I'm not entirely sure. And then I do have a training here, which I cannot miss. And then that is 2:11. And then I will leave for Jim Thorpe. And that'll be really for the rest, but I'm gonna put the scenic train. They have like a scenic train for the fall. And hopefully when I come back and I do my planning for the week after this, I will have some really great adventures to talk about. So I do want to leave very early this day. Leave 6:30, and I am heading back down to Savannah this day. And then I have my coaching call at 9 this day. And it's only like a day and a half-ish in Savannah, but it's enough time to see the squares and go to that cemetery, Bonaventure Cemetery, which is a very famous cemetery. So let me put this in here. This is actually what I'm calling my free day. So I'm actually gonna meet up with a friend here, but I probably won't put this in until I really figure it out, like the times and everything. And so that is here. Oh, I will definitely do my AM routine before I leave. Sometimes I rush through them, like make them like 30 minutes, and then like I will do my like my breakfast and vitamins like on the run. But I really love having a 2-hour time for my AM routines. But that's not always possible. And in the beginning, when I was really focusing on getting into the habit and making these routines, like I would get all bent out of shape for not spending so much time on the routines. But then I realized like it's not about how much time, it's just about making them intentional and very meaningful. And so I'm learning to adjust. I'm learning that it can't always be the same. It can't always be sitting on my patio to do the routines, and that's okay. Like, it's nice to be inside, but it's also nice to be outside, and you know, there needs to be a healthy balance. So I also find it like really hard when I'm away. Like, it's so easy to break these routines when I'm away. And sometimes, because like I work in 2 different counties in my state and they are 3 hours apart. So when I'm at home, my routines run very smoothly, but when I'm not at home, they don't run smoothly. And so when I'm in my other work location, I do my savers once I get to the office. And I know it sounds kind of strange, but like I have a very big, quiet office there. So I'm able to just be alone and enjoy my routines versus at the house. So it just works for me to adjust it that way. And it's okay. Like I keep telling myself, that is okay. And it's amazing how many times a day I have to tell myself that it's okay. Do you like have that happen to you where you like have to let yourself know it's okay? Like, it doesn't always have to go exactly how you planned it. Like, it is okay. All right, so I have to drop off the car by 8 o'clock. So let's put 7:30. Drop off car by 7:30. That way I know I've got to like be in a crunch. And then on Sunday, which is the 26th at 3, we are going to Spookyville at the fairgrounds. And I have lots and lots of hopes, like cemeteries and train rides and walking down Bethlehem. I'm staying at the Bethlehem Hotel, which is supposed to be super haunted, so I hope to be able to come back and just have so many wonderful stories about my 2 weeks trip and getting ready for November and sharing my plans for my vision board party for my administration, who I just love them. I love my girls. So I'm excited to really plan for them and help them find their perfect plans for their year, because we all want to achieve our goals. So, okay, that's it. Enough rambling. I'm sorry. If you like this video, please please comment. I love to hear comments. I want to hear feedback, and subscribe, because I don't know, I just want to have YouTube friends. Until next time, bye.